Okay, we're on Sotah Perek Chet, Mishnah Aleph, first Mishnah in the 8th chapter of Masechet Sotah. So we learned that one of the things they would recite in Hebrew is the Parshat Meshuach Milchama. That was in Perek Zayin Mishnah Bet. You can look it up if you want. Okay, what is Parshat Meshuach Milchama? So actually the Mishnah is going to go through, it's going to go through a whole drasha of what the Meshuach Milchama, a whole, exegesis of what the Meshuach Milchama. Meshuach Milchama, I'll just write that for you, what the Meshuach Milchama is. Meshuach Milchama is from Mashiach, the anointed. We don't have that many notes on Masechet Sotah. Meshuach Milchama is the anointed, is the Mashiach from Mashiach, anointed for the war. Meaning there was a Kohen Gadol who was appointed to represent the Jewish people when they went out to war. That's the Meshuach Milchama. I don't have to write it. It's here. Meshuach Milchama. So he would speak to the Jewish people before they go out. Let's read it in the Torah. There's a little bit of a long Mishnah because the Mishnah are long. There's really not much I can do about that. Meshuach Milchama. When you go out to war, alevecha, vera'ita sus v'rechev. Excuse me, you see horses and chariots. Amrab mimcha, great, many more, great nation, many more people than you. Lo tira mehem, do not fear them. Ki Hashem Elokecha imach. Because the Lord your God is with you. Hama'alcha me'eretz Mitzrayim, who took you out of the land of Egypt. V'haya kikarvachem el milchama. When you approach war, v'nigash ha-Kohen. This is the Meshuach Milchama. The Kohen approaches. V'diber alam, and he speaks to the nation. V'amar aleim, and he says, Shema Yisrael. Hear, O Israel, atem krevim hayom le'milchama lo yivechem. You will approach, you are coming close to war with your enemies. Al yerach livavchem. Do not let your hearts become soft. Al tir'u. Do not become fearful. Al tachbezu. Do not become faint. Do not become fearful. The al ta'arzu. Do not be alarmed. Do not be affrighted at them. Ki Hashem Elokeichem avalechim achem nilachem lachem imo yivechem lo shiatchem. Because the Lord your God is going with you to fight for you with your enemies, to save you. So it's like a little bit of it's a pep talk, it's a musar shmuz, it's an encouragement. That's what the Meshuach Milchama would do. So therefore the Mishnah says, Meshuach Milchama, B'shashem medaber la'am, when he spoke to the people, B'lashon HaKodesh hayam medaber. Okay, it's in Lashon HaKodesh, he had to speak in Hebrew. I hope people translated it, people didn't understand. Shnei Amar, as it says, Vayak karvachem ela milchama, v'nigash HaKohen. When you approach war, the Kohen should approach. When you become close to war, the Kohen should approach. Zeh Kohen Meshuach Milchama. That's the Kohen, Meshuach Milchama, anointed for war. V'diber el ha'am, he should speak to the people. Belashon HaKodesh. He has to speak to the people. That means he has to speak in Hebrew. Okay? Because Moshe Yidaber, because the pasuk says, let's look in the Bar Tanura, V'diber el'am b'lashon HaKodesh. Why lashon HaKodesh? Ne'amar kan v'diber el'am, because it says v'diber el'am. And it says in Shemot, Moshe Yidaber, what's the rest of the pasuk? V'ha'elohim ya'anenu b'kol. Moshe spoke to Aseret HaDibro, the 10 Commandments, and God answered, Ma lahalan b'lashon HaKodesh. Just like Moshe spoke lashon HaKodesh, Afkan lashon HaKodesh. Let's go back to the Mishnah. V'amar aleim, and he said to them, Shema Yisrael atem krevim le'milchama lo yivechem. So that's the pasuk. So now we're going to extrapolate. V'lo, you're going against your enemies. V'lo alachechem. This is not a war against your brothers. That happened too. Lo Yehuda al Shimon, v'lo Shimon al Binyamin. It's not a Yehuda against Shimon al Binyamin. Sh'im tiplu biyadam yirachamu alechem. Because if you fall into your brother's hands, they will have compassion on you. Like it says, Divrei Yamim Be. It says, Vayakumu anashim asher nikvu b'shemot. The men there was a war basically between Yehuda and the Shomron, and because this guy, I'll show you very briefly because it's a long Mishnah. Pekach ben Miramah ben Yehuda, he killed 120,000 b'yom echad. Hakol ben Echad killed 120,000 men in one day. Be'ozvam et Hashem Elokei avotam. They wanted to take the spoils, but a Navi said, Odeid said, no, you can't do that. That's terrible. You have to give them back the money. And it says, Vayakumu anashim asher nikvu b'shemot v'yachziku b'shibya. The men that were mentioned by name rose up, took the captives, and with the spoiled, clothed all that were naked among them. Okay? Vayanilum, vayachilum, they gave them shoes, they fed them, they gave them water. Vayasukum, vayanalum, mechamerim, lekol koshel, vayavim, yirecho itim, they brought them to Yericho, vayashuvu shomron, they brought them to Shomron. Meaning, after that war was over, there was a level of compassion. There was a level of compassion for their fellow Jews, because there was a war to try to return the Jewish people to where they were supposed to be. Okay, that's what it says. Im tiplu biyadam. So that's what it says. Shema Yisrael. Atem krevim hayom le'milchama v'echem. That's the pasuk. So that now the Mishnah extrapolates. V'lo lechem lo yudel Shimon, v'lo Shimon al Binyamin. This isn't a war between brothers, between tribes. She'im tiblu biyadam yirachamu alechem. And if you fall in their hands, I'll have compassion for you. Kamash and Amar, as it says. Vayakumu anashem nikvu b'shemot. This is what we just learned. Vayachziku b'shivya. And they grabbed all the spoils. V'chol ma'ar mereihem. And all of their ma'aru mehem. I don't remember what that means. Ma'aru mehem. And all of their spoil, all they were naked in him. I'm sorry. V'chol ma'aru mehem. Arum, right. They're naked, hilbishu. Mina shalal, from the spoils. Vayalbishum, vayanilum. And they gave them lavash, clothing. Na'alayim, they gave them shoes. Vayochlum, vayashkum, vayachasuchum, vayanalum, vachamim. The kol kosher, mirichor yitamarim, etzalchem mishum chamon. That's all the pasuk. Okay? That pasuk shows you, see, brothers take care of brothers. Now we continue with the Mishnah. Alo veichem atem olchim. You're now going against your enemies. She'im tiplu biyadam, ein merachamim alechem. If you fall into their hands, they will not be compassionate. And therefore the pasuk continues. Al yirach levavchem, don't have a soft heart. Al tiru, don't be fearful. Al tachbezu. Let's go back to that pasuk. Al tachbezu. Al tachbezu, how do they translate that? Tachbezu, chipazon, and my son says is be hurried, but do not be alarmed, they translate here. Whatever. Okay. Al yirach levavchem, each pasuk, do not have a soft heart, bibnei tzahalat susim, because of the neighing of horses, v'tziksru charavot, and the shing, 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 and the ringing of swords. Al tiru, do not be afraid, mipnei hagafat trisim, because of the hagafat, the sound, the banging of shields. V'shifat hakalgasim. Kalgasim, Bartuna says, are maklot, sheboshem akumim. They had these like sticks that were bent over. Umakim be'em magabei avanim, and they slam on rocks. Ve'menatzim al ho'evim. And they would use them in order to scatter, in order to have shards go onto the enemy. So don't be afraid of that either. Shif'ata kalagasim. The Kahati says, but Shif'ata kalagasim is ribui gidudei chayalim. He says it's the great number of gidudim, of enemy units. Don't worry about them. Al tachbezu mipnei mikol hakranot. Don't be alarmed from the sound of the kranot, from their horns. Al ta'artzu. Do not be afraid. Mipnei kol tzvachot, from their screaming out. Why? Ki Hashem Elokeichem, our Elohim, the Lord your God is going with you. They're coming with their basar vadam, with their human victory. You are coming with the victory of the Ribono Shalom of Kadosh Baruch Hu. Plishtim ba'u minitzchono shel Goliath. The Plishtim came and they said, we have Goliath. So what happened to him? L'sof nafal b'cherev v'naflu imo. He died. He was killed by the sword and they fell with him. B'nei Amon ba'u nitzchono shel Shovach. The people of Ammon, they showed up with Shovach. That appears in of Tzva Hadar Ezer. Look it up in Shmuel Perek Yud, because we all remember that, of course, right? Ma Yasofo, what happened to him? The Sofo Nafal B'Cherev Naflu Imo. He died, and they died with him. V'atem iatem kain. You are not like that. Ki Hashem Elokeichem oech lifnechem lilachem lachem imoy veichem. God, the word your God is going with you. Zeh b'chane Aaron. You don't travel with just armies. You don't have just tanks. You don't have just planes. You have the Aaron. You have the Lord your God with you. And as long as you have that, you have victory. It's a beautiful Peh speech. Nowadays, they would call it Hadata in the Israeli army. We have to work on that. But nonetheless, the Mishnah talks about the encouragement that the Navi with the Kohen would give to the Jewish people when they went out to war. Stop here and dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.